Stars Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills are attempting to move past their conflict and mend their enduring friendship. Viewers weren't pleased with the amount of friction between the two pals that Rhobh Season 14 showed. However, their latest meeting in Montauk brought about unexpected changes for the audience. There was dancing, music, and a startling crossover when Rachel Zoe, another new cast member of Rhobh, and Austin Kroll from Southern Charm joined the Hamptons trip. However, Kemsley and Richards' enjoyment and reconciliation was the pivotal moment. What is the point of this? Read on to find out what transpired in Montauk and how they are settling their dispute. Rhobh. Inside the fallout of Kyle and Dorit's Season 14, the connection between Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley came under increasing criticism in Season 14 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. At the same time that Kyle was growing closer to country music artist Morgan Wade, her split from Mauricio Umansky was taking place. Tension was already high because of this, but it got worse when Dorit found out that Kyle had been messaging her ex-husband, PK, and they got into a heated argument. The rift was making headlines on social media, and their once discussed and admired friendship was everywhere. "This season feels like the most emotional one yet," a viewer commented. "It's been devastating to see Kyle and Dorit fade apart." In any case, this feud turned into a pivotal point in Rhobh Season 14. Rhobh. An unexpected Southern charm brings Kyle and Dorit back together. Season 14 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills put the once close friendship between Cameo Bravo faves Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley to the test. Kyle's strong relationship with Morgan Wade and her problems with Mauricio Umansky were the causes of the conflict. In December 2023, Dorit admitted on Watch What Happens Live that she felt more distant from me the closer she grew to Morgan. However, this past weekend revealed a new aspect of Richards and Kemsley's friendship. At the Surf Lodge, they appeared to be dancing together as they took in Mo'Fave Gray's live performance, which included Zoe, who will join the show full-time in Rhobh Season 15. The entire situation suggests that there will be an intriguing season. Austin Kroll from Southern Charm, another Bravo celebrity, was sighted in Surf Lodge, adding even more drama. He was observed socializing with Dorit and other visitors. Even though he wasn't filing, his presence is stoking speculation about future developments and possible partnership. The greatest thing for the fans right now is the camaraderie between Richards and Kemsley. "If you don't get things out, if you don't make things right," Kemsley recently stated in an interview with Rollercoaster magazine, "you're letting them know it's all right. Furthermore, it isn't." Their trip to the Hamptons is turning out to be one of Bravo's most dramatic friendships. Beverly Hills just got a little taste of the South, and fans are living for it. In a twist no one saw coming, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley have reunited for a new project that features an unexpected cameo from a Southern Charm favorite. The mashup of California glam and Charleston charm has instantly become one of Bravo's most buzzed about surprises of the season, and it's giving fans everything they didn't know they needed. After a season of emotional distance and tension between Kyle and Dorit, viewers weren't sure if their friendship could survive the drama that unfolded last year. From confessions about personal struggles to accusations of betrayal, their relationship was hanging by a thread. But when photos of the two ladies filming together surfaced last week, both dressed in jaw-dropping designer looks, no less, fans were thrilled to see that perhaps the Beverly Hills besties were on the road to reconciliation. And the location? A luxe vineyard tucked away in California's Santa Ynez Valley, complete with string lights, vintage wine barrels, and a distinct Southern aesthetic. Little did anyone know, it wasn't just a girl's getaway. It was the setting for an unexpected crossover that would have Bravo fans across the country gasping. Just as Dorit was filming a confessional about turning over a new leaf with Kyle, a familiar drawl filled the air. Cameras caught the moment she looked up, her jaw dropping in disbelief. Striding toward them was none other than Southern Charm's very own Shep Rose, looking polished yet effortlessly cool in a navy blazer and his signature grin. According to production insiders, the cameo was kept tightly under wraps. Even the cast reportedly didn't know who would be joining them for the day's shoot. Shep, ever the smooth talker, was apparently there to help facilitate a joint charity event, one blending Beverly Hills luxury with Charleston's Southern grace. Kyle, always the social butterfly, welcomed Shep with open arms. "Oh my God, this is so bravo of us," she laughed in a clip later teased on Instagram. Dorit, on the other hand, seemed intrigued, adjusting her oversized sunglasses and whispering to Kyle, "He's charming, but do we trust that kind of charm?" Glam meets grit. The dynamic between Kyle, Dorit, and Shep quickly became the highlight of the shoot. Kyle, in her signature blend of warmth and sharp humor, found Shep's laid-back vibe refreshing. "It's nice to meet a man who doesn't take himself too seriously," she quipped during dinner. Dorit, however, wasn't as easily swayed. Ever the fashionista, she raised an eyebrow at his more casual attire. "If you're going to dine with Beverly Hills elite," she teased, "you might consider a pocket square." Shep, of course, took it in stride. "Where I'm from," he fired back, "we think confidence is the best accessory." The flirtatious banter between Shep and Dorit immediately set social media ablaze. Fans flooded Twitter and Reddit with speculation. Was this just friendly teasing, or the beginning of Bravo's next unexpected duo? One fan tweeted, "Dorit and Shep are the crossover I never knew I wanted." Beverly Hills sophistication meets Charleston chaos. Behind the scenes, how it all came together. Producers reportedly dreamed up the crossover months ago, after seeing how well Bravo's audiences responded to Housewives stars mingling with other franchises. The idea was to bring together two of Bravo's most recognizable personalities and see what kind of chemistry might unfold, both on and off camera. "It's like lightning in a bottle," one insider revealed. Kyle and Dorit represent everything polished and glam about Rhobh, while Shep brings this easygoing Southern energy. When you put them together, it's comedic gold and surprisingly heartfelt. The episode, rumored to be part of a special crossover miniseries that Bravo plans to air later this year, explores themes of friendship, trust, and new beginnings. For Kyle, who has been open about struggling to navigate major changes in her personal life, the trip marks a moment of clarity. "Sometimes stepping outside of Beverly Hills reminds you who you are," she reflects in one scene. A healing moment for Kyle and Dorit. The vineyard setting, with its golden sunlight and rustic charm, became the perfect backdrop for Kyle and Dorit to finally address their unresolved tension. Cameras captured a raw conversation between the two friends, sitting at a wooden picnic table surrounded by candlelight. "I miss the way we used to be," Kyle admitted softly. "Before the cameras, before the pressure, before everything felt so heavy." Dorit, visibly emotional, nodded, "Me too, Kyle. We got lost somewhere between friendship and fame. But maybe it's not too late to find our way back." It was a rare, heartfelt moment that reminded fans why their bond had been so beloved in the first place. And with Shep gently encouraging them, offering that signature Southern wisdom about forgiveness being like sweet tea, "It only works if you share it," the tension began to melt away. Fans react. Bravo just created its next hit. Within hours of the crossover teaser dropping online, Bravo fans went wild. The clip racked up hundreds of thousands of views, with hashtags like #RhobhSouthernCharm and #Kylie and Dorit Reunion trending across social platforms. One user commented, "This is the most genius thing Bravo has done in years. We need more crossover magic like this." Another wrote, "Shep fits in perfectly. Messy, charming, unpredictable. He's basically an honorary housewife now." Even Southern Charm's Austin Kroll chimed in with a playful Instagram comment. "Shep's out there spreading Southern chaos again. Beverly Hills isn't ready." What's next for the trio? According to reports, the crossover event is just the beginning. Kyle and Dorit are said to have enjoyed working with Shep, so much that they're in talks to film a follow-up segment in Charleston later this year. Imagine Dorit navigating the cobblestone streets in cutter heels or Kyle sipping sweet tea on a wraparound porch. It's television gold waiting to happen. For now, fans can look forward to seeing the RHOBH stars step out of their comfort zone and embrace a world of Southern hospitality. And as for Shep, he's hinted that he wouldn't mind spending more time with the Beverly Hills ladies. "They're wild, stylish, and brutally honest," he joked. "Basically, my kind of people." Final thoughts. This crossover reminds everyone why Bravo remains the reigning champion of reality TV. It's not just the glitz or the gossip. It's the unexpected collisions of personalities that create unforgettable television moments. Kyle Richards and Dorit Kemsley may have started the trip as two housewives with unresolved tension, but by the end, they found laughter, forgiveness, and maybe even a new Southern friend for life.